Welcome to my channel, ladies. This is Diane Tuggle from the Happy Scrapbooker, and I'm here today to do the fourth card in a series of 4 fun fold cards in a class that I recently taught at a scrapbooking retreat. So this is the card we're going to do today. We are using Terrific Toadstools, and we are using the Toadstool Garden paper, and we are using a retired stamp set just for the snail and the little toadstool dies. It's a very popular one. It came out maybe 5 years ago, called Snailed It. And if you do not have it, you can substitute. There's a Close to My Heart one that is similar to this that came out maybe 2 years ago or maybe a year ago. So there are things you can substitute. I just love this paper. Let me show you some of the papers. So this is very springy, and the back of it has a print. It's all double-sided. I love the pink in this one. I'll be doing something with that one. And then this is like, I think they call it Fresh Freesia is the color. And then this is a paper that I'm using today. The back of it has leaves on it. Little tiny polka dots and beautiful stripes. This is like variegated mushrooms, and I'm using this one today. And then this is a really pretty swirl, and then it has little tiny dots on the back of that one. So that is the paper, and that is in the Sale-a-bration catalog, which is a sale we have once a year, and when you spend $60, you can get that paper pack free. Let's see, this Terrific Toadstools and the punch go together in a bundle, and we're going to be doing that. So let me show you the card again. The card has a regular card base, so it's 11 by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2, and then it has the center part cut out. I cut it out with a die, but you could use your paper trimmer to cut these pieces. You don't have to have the dies. The dies are an older stitched rectangle die set. But like I said, you can just cut with your paper trimmer. And it's called a tent fold because it sets up like a tent when you stand it up. So pretend that's standing up. This is the side. And it has this little flap that goes back and forth. And this bridge part right here is scored and just accordion folded down. I put my little snail right in front, so it has a little dimension. So we're going to make that one. You can also make it with just one fold, make it simpler. You don't have to make all the accordion folds, but it's the same premises. This one doesn't have the snail in it. It has a little, let me show you this. It has a hinge just made out of a 2 by 2 piece of paper, and it's folded in half and glued onto it. So I'm going to set these up and show you. So this is your card base, and I just centered the die cut there, and we are going to fold it. It's scored already, and we're going to use our bone folder crease it in place. Now you don't have to make the opening this big. If you want a smaller opening, that's fine. You can adjust to your stamp set and your idea. So I did make a liner for the inside of it. But before I put the liner in, I'm going to show you the other pieces. This is the hinge that goes right here. And that hanging piece goes on it. So that's the mechanism there. This is the little bridge I was telling you about. This one measures 4 3/4 tall by 4 inches wide, so it's just a little less wide than the card. You can make it 4 1/4 all the way across if you want to. And like I say, you score it at, I think it's a 1/2 inch, and then you go 3/4 of an inch more all the way up. So I'll have that written in the description box. You would think it would go this way, but it does not. It goes this way with the short ends up. And I adhere it with tear tape. So the tear tape, let's put it, you want it to line up center in there and just press it down flat. Now, the next thing you need to do is put your liner in, and what that does is it covers up where that seam is. You see that? So I'm going to go ahead and put the liner in. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to center it. I want to center that better. Center it right here. There we go. All the way to the top. I'm going to scroll this down a little bit more. Okay. So then the next thing you're going to do is accordion fold it. You're going to peel up that tear tape, and you're going to squish that down and fold your card flat. Now, the card kits that I did for everyone, the pattern, the papers matched. I did it in 2 different colors this time, just so that you could see the mechanism. So, in other words, the card kits that you got, this and this were the same color. But I wanted you to see exactly how it sets. And I wanted to use 2 different colors to demonstrate that. So that is it. This piece that came out of the center, we are going to use it. And what we're going to do is, I could use tear tape or liquid glue for this. We're going to glue it all the way to the top and center of this card base. So it looks like that. And that's just the hinge to hold this in place. So now we're going to put a little glue on there. And then I have 2 more layers that I cut with dies that were concentric so that they fit inside of each other. And we're going to put the gold is just for a little bit of bling to border your little scene that you're making. So we're just going to center that. And this one is done with the melon mambo, where this one is done with cherry cobbler. So everything you have will be cherry cobbler. And then this is from that paper in the Sale-a-bration catalog. And we're just going to put that down in the front and center it. So we're going to tuck it back in there behind this little piece right here. So when you mail this card after we decorate it, it folds completely flat for your envelope. So we're going to go ahead and stamp our mushroom and cut him out. And I'm going to use the melon mambo. I already stamped and cut out this stem right here. I cut it out by hand. And then we're going to stamp melon mambo on top of Flirty Flamingo. So we're going to do that. You can do a couple of them while I'm doing. This is just a scrap piece of paper I had. I'll put this away before we make a mistake here. Always good to close up your ink pads. Okay, here's my punch. And I'm gonna line him up in here and give it just a little squeeze. And put the scrap away and the punch away. Scrap. Okay. So he is going to get glued on to this little stem. I'll put it up here where you can see it. So I'm just going to put a little glue right here. And that's all there is to that. Now we are going to pop up this little mushroom with dimensionals. So I'm going to put one there, one there, one at the bottom, and I'm going to cut some pieces for the side. So one there, we don't want him to collapse, that's why I'm filling in this. And peel off the backing paper. And I think I'm gonna, let's see, there's a mushroom there. I'm gonna put it kind of right in front of it, right there. And out of the Simply Snailed are these two little mushroom dies. I just thought they were adorable, so I had to use them. So we're going to put a little glue on them. And they kind of go down here. You give our little, looks like a forest floor, I reckon. Put our little mushrooms right there. Another thing that I did was I had some little flower dies cut out from other things. I always save all that because I cut extras, so we're gonna put them we're going to put them on the front of that mushroom. So we're going to put that leaf right there. And some glue right there. And then we have a verse that we need to put in. This die right here, somewhere, somehow, I lost it this weekend. So I had to come up with a different shaped die. I was at a retreat and I had lots of things out, and it's probably on the floor, on the carpet somewhere. But we'll make do. So we need to pull out the stamp set and get the little verse out. And I need a block. And I'm going to put it down where I can see what it says and lay my block on it. And then we are going to get our black ink. And ink up that sample. Yeah, that's real good. Okay. This is popping up to say hi. Very cute. Lay that over to the side. Put the ink away because I know what's going to happen. Okay. So, this little guy, this die has little dots all around the side of it. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? We're going to go ahead and pop him up right there on dimensionals. And I'm going to put 3 of them so it doesn't squish in the middle. So ladies, you can find me on Facebook groups. You type in Diane Tuggle at the Happy Scrapbooker, and that's Facebook groups, and you will find me there. So we're just going to center that. Okay. And I think I need those two, maybe. I also have Mr. Snail that I already colored a while back. He's the one I had in my stash. And I don't want the little present. So I'm going to cut off the present. And we're going to glue him right there in the front. So I'm going to put a little glue just right on the edge of that snail. And I'm going to kind of tuck it in just a little and let it, oh, that's so cute. Okay, we got him there. And he needs a heart on here somewhere so that you know it's a Valentine's card. So I'm going to take a mini dimensional, and this is a little gold heart that I used a small heart punch and just punched it out of my gold foil paper. And I'm going to put it right here on the corner. And we are also going to put this on the back so that you can write. And I've already stamped it with Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to use my anti-adhesive. This is 4 by 5 1/4, standard layer size. And put that on the back. And then if you want to embellish it how you want, I just happen to have these already done, so I'm going to stick them on there. just to add a little pizzazz. Isn't that cute? You know what else would be cute is to put googly eyes on that snail. But anyway, this is how he stands, and it gives it a lot of dimension. It's a really simple card to make. It looks a lot harder than it is. I will put all the dimensions, cutting instructions in the description box. I'll put my shopping website in there, and if ladies, if you shop with me and you spend $50 or more, I send you a goodie in the mail. But if you spend $60 in the mail, $60 this month till the end of February, we have Sale-a-bration going on. And you will get not only something free from me, but you will get to pick from the Sale-a-bration catalog a free product. And depending on how much you spend, there's a $120 category and a $60 category. So you could get this paper free. They have a beautiful ribbon. They have in the $60 category, they have a couple of stamp sets that have matching dies with them. So here's one that's really, really pretty and delicate. That would be free. So it's really a good time to shop with Stampin' Up. And like I say, I'll have my shopping address in the description box. If there's any questions or anything, just shoot me a message. I check my messages a couple times a week, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I really appreciate you watching today. Here's the 3 cards. So I love doing fun folds. And this is the 4th card in my class. And so this should help you finish your cards if you took the class at Stonewall Resort. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Have a great day.